Okay, today I'll be ranking all the megas in Pokemon from uh Pokemon X and Y all the way to Legends ZA and DLC. So we're gonna start with this tier list, from S being the highest tier and F being the lowest. We're gonna start with Mega Venusaur. I don't want to go and explain too much about these megas because that'll make this video really long. I'll kind of explain what I like about Mega Venusaur. So, or just about all the megas. So, like Mega Venusaur, it doesn't really do change that much for the mega. It makes the flower grow taller, but I don't think it's really that bad of a mega. So I'll have it be Mega Charizard X. Though I'm pretty sure it is. I think this is why. Mega Charizard X, I really like. The black and blue is like really cool. So I think I'll put that in S, and the fact that it becomes Dragon type. This one though looks a lot like Charizard, and I feel like this is an unpopular opinion because I feel like a lot of people like this, but I'm actually not a fan of this card, or of this mega, because really all that changes is its wings look different in its head shape. Now Blastoise is also one that I don't really like, because all it really gets is another cannon, and while I like Blastoise itself, dude, I feel like it doesn't really do enough as a mega to be that good, so I'll give it a D. Now, Mega Beedrill, I actually have a special connection with because it's one of the first ever megas I opened. Megas I got from a Pokemon trading card pack. So for that, it has like special place in my heart, and also the fact, and it doesn't change much, but it looks like sick, So I think the highest I could give it is a B. Mega Pidgeotto. Mega Pidgeot's a Pokemon that Pidgeot itself is just a very bland Pokemon. It's the first ever. It's like the first bird you find in the first ever Pokemon game, and it's Mega. I've never really found the appeal of it, just because really all it does, it gets bigger. The hair. I'm not expecting that much of a change because Mega's really what they're supposed to do is just take an existing element of that Pokemon and exemplify or amplify it. But Pidgeot, I honestly don't like. I don't think I don't dislike it enough to put an F, but I'd say I put it in D tier with Blastoise. Mega Alakazam, I do like how it has all those spoons floating around, and the beard is a nice touch, but it's not it's creative, but in my opinion, it's not that cool of a design. So it's C. And I think who I'd also put in C tier is Mega Slowbro, because it's funny, yeah, but as much as I like it for because I'm really basing this list off kind of how much I like and coolness kind of, and based off of coolness or whatever, it really does not hit that much, but the just the funniness aspect of it makes it higher. Mega Gengar though, Mega Gengar is a really good design. It's it's the beta version of the Gigantamax Gengar, who's also really cool. I might make a video on all the Gigantamax forms. I don't know, but Mega Gengar it's Mega Gengar. Its Mega or its shiny is way better because it's shiny. If you don't know, it's completely white. It's not like the bad how Gengar shiny normally is. Mega Kangaskhan though, I know he used to be OP in competitive Pokemon. I don't play competitive, but I feel like just the way that it's cool how it has its kid coming out of the pouch or whatever. But I think I also put it in C tier. A lot of people complained about these older mega or about these newer megas being bad, but when they don't really realize that a lot of the older megas were also just pretty basic. Mega Pinsir though, I feel like is one that is a pretty decent design. All it really does is gets wings and becomes the flying type. But I think that is still it makes it cool enough that I don't know. I think it sort of fits. Mega Gyarados though, I put it in A. I don't really know how to explain it because it's most of these other megas. It just gets bigger, but it's bigger fin and stuff is really cool. And I think it gets the dark type. I think it becomes a water and dark. It used to be water and flying. Mega Aerodactyl though. Mega Aerodactyl might be my first F tier or like bottom of D tier because it doesn't really do much. All Mega Aerodactyl does is it just gets those rock spikes on it. Not really much. Now, these two megas. These two megas are both pretty good. I think Mega Mewtwo. Oh god, no. Okay, this might be Mega Mewtwo X, or this might be Mega Mewtwo X. I think this is Mega Mewtwo X. Mega Mewtwo X I don't like as much as Mega Mewtwo Y, but I still think it's a pretty decent design. So I'll put it in B. It's muscliness, because I think it might be fighting type. Just the way that I have it more muscly, I don't really like it. This, it's more sleek design, I do like a lot more, so Y goes in A tier. Mega Ampharos is actually one of the few megas, or a few older megas, that changes its type, because before it's just electric. Now it becomes Electric Dragon, I'm pretty sure. And while it doesn't get that much, it gets that big thing of hair. I do really like it for that, so I'll put it in B tier too. Mega Steelix gets all those crystals around it, and it gets that big, like jaw. So I think a lot of people, I feel like, hate on this mega, but I don't think it's actually that bad. So I think I'll probably put it in C tier, but like near the top of C tier, Mega Scizor. I do really like, because I do also have a Pokemon card for this, and I don't know, I really like that card. But also based on design, it looks really sleek, because it does look a lot like its base form. It also changes enough that I think it deserves to be like high B tier. Top of B tier. Mega Heracross though is another F tier. Not as bad. I actually like Mega Heracross a bit, but it just doesn't do enough. It just gets that big horn. Not really much to explain. Mega also, I'll be having the primals, and spoiler warning for the DLC and ZA megas if you want that spoiler, or just if you wanted to wait. Also, disclaimer, I've never played ZA or Legends ZA. I've never played ZA or the DLC, so I'm just going off what I know about the megas and what I've seen from leaks and stuff. Okay, but back to all these older megas. Mega Houndoom. Mega Houndoom, it doesn't really change much from the original, but it just goes more in that sort of demon dog, hellhound sort of look, and I think for what it's trying to achieve, it does pretty good. So I'll put in B tier. I'll move these guys up. Yeah, this can go bottom of B tier. Mega Tyranitar though, Tyranitar itself, I really like. It's a cool Pokemon. It's Godzilla, but the Mega, I feel like, doesn't really do much. It doesn't change enough. But since it is Tyranitar, I feel like I have to put it high. It's pretty popular. This is a decently popular Pokemon. Over Charizard, I don't think so. Okay, you know what? I'll actually move Slowbro down to D tier. Mega Gardevoir. I do really like my Mega Gardevoir. I'm not to mention my cards again, but I do have this one really cool illustrated card of Mega Gardevoir. It's normal, and it's also the shiny. Speaking of the shinies, Shiny's sick, the black and blue. But normal Mega Gardevoir is also one I really like, and I'll probably put it in A tier. Gyarados can go bottom of A tier. And then Mega Gardevoir can move to there. Mega Sableye, even though it doesn't really change much, it gets that giant crystal, and I really like it for that. Not much to say about it, so it can go B tier too. I think a lot of these would be going to B tier. We haven't got another S tier yet, but seeing these megas coming up, I feel like there's definitely gonna be some more. But Mega Mawile, again, I feel like a lot of people would say, oh, the new megas don't change a lot. Mega Meganium just gets more flowers. When we literally have stuff like this, Mega Mawile, who just get a second sort of hair jaw thing. but I still decently like it, so I think it can go in C tier. Mega Aggron is one I actually really like because, well, it just goes more into its metal aspect. I do think it does look like really cool. It's like, I don't know, it just looks like a tank, but Metacham and Medite and Metacham were like a group of Pokemon that I never really liked. So these guys, I have to put in F tier. I don't really like their design at all. Mega Sharpedo, though, he's a decently cool one. Again, like a lot of these older Megas, doesn't get that much changes. It gets these yellow stripes. Probably gets bigger mouth or something, just bigger in general. But it is a pretty cool one, so you can go top of A tier. Yes, yeah, top of A tier. I'll actually put Pinsir down here. Or top of C tier. What am I saying? This guy. I do not like him. He can go bottom. It's just very boring, just big lightning bolt. Not really much creativeness there. Mega Camerupt. I feel like Mega Camerupt is actually one that I really like. A lot of people judge it for its like weird smile, and well, I do think that is a pretty weird aspect because it always has that one like smile. I think the whole volcano and stuff is really cool. So this can actually go high B tier, or like mid B tier. Mega Altaria. I actually really like Altaria as a Pokemon, and the Mega doesn't do that much, but so I think the best I can give it is like low B tier. Mega Banette. I feel like a lot of these Megas, I'm not really gonna have much to say about it, but Mega Banette, yeah, they just make it. They have a lot more zippers on it and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's 2 zipper hands. I'm pretty sure those weren't. Yeah, they weren't like that before. They're just normal hands or whatever. But he's like pretty cool. He can go also top of C tier. Mega Absol, like emo, sure. I mean, spoilers. There's a Mega Absol Z. It's just more emo. It's like black now. Mega Absol Z. No, normal Mega Absol I think can go mid B tier. Actually, no. Mega Absol can go A tier. It's pretty cool. Glalie. It's a pretty boring one. Not really much to say. It's just mouth. Just opens its mouth. Salamence. It's not that good of a one. Just, I don't know, just looks strange. It can go bottom of C tier. Roaring Moon did what it did better. Mega Metagross. I mean, I like it, but other than that, there's not much that changes or does to like really make the Pokemon better. That I can really put it anywhere higher than like bottom of B tier. Mega Lopunny, I do actually like. Surprise, because while it doesn't change that much, I think the way that becomes more, that goes less into sort of like cutesy aspect and more into like the fighting, I do think it deserves a spot like mid B tier. Mega Garchomp. This is the normal one. This one a lot of people flame for like being like bad. I don't really have that much of a problem with it. I just think that it is like it gets those big sort of razor hands or whatever, saw hands, axe hands, whatever you want to call it. But I do think that's still pretty cool, so I'll put it like top of D tier, which yeah is pretty low, but what else can you do? There's a better, in my opinion, a better Garchomp Mega out there. Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario goes A tier. I think that's like the staple Mega, because that's like the first Mega again X and Y. I feel like it's just like iconic, Cause so like for that, I feel like it needs to be high B tier, A tier, It doesn't really do much to expand the Pokemon. I mean, it gets that like fur sort of coat thing as you can see there. Mega Gallade. Mega Gallade is not as good as Mega Gardevoir. It's kind of like boring, in my opinion. Not boring, but like, it's like okay, Like, I'm pretty sure it gets that cape and stuff, and I don't think it has that diaper anymore. Cause, it kind of looks like it had diaper before. Mega Abomasnow. Yeah, it just goes next here. It's ugly, It doesn't really, I don't really have much to say. It just gets like way bigger. Audino is actually one I really like. I really like where they went with its like cutesy aspect and like making it fairy type. I don't know, just going more and it being like kind of like a healer sort of Pokemon. Mega Diancie, like this picture does not do it justice because this looks like basically normal Diancie. For those who don't know, Mega Diancie basically just gets this giant crystal. Like it already has that crystal, the diamond under it, but now that's just like bigger and it has like sort of, I don't know how to say, like a dress, like it's like really like a princess or something. And I really like that, so I put it high A tier. Yeah. Okay. We're at the tail end of these older megas. And yes, I am including the primals here too. Mega Swampert. Mega Swampert I do like. I mean, it's weird how they went making it like big and bulky, but I feel like I like it. You know, it's big arms, they're cool and stuff. So we can also go high B tier. Over Audino, yeah. Megas, all these Hoenns megas are pretty cool. Except for these ones. These ones I'm gonna rank the same because they're both, well, exactly the same. Mega Sceptile. He is a really cool one. You know, it has that tail. It's like a Christmas tree. You know, it's Christmas time right now. It can in the trailer for Oraz, you know, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, we see it shoot its tail out. I don't think we ever actually see it do that in the games. I'm pretty sure it has an attack that does that, or that insinuates that it does that, but it's not shown in the animation. Mega Blaziken is also one that I really like. Does not go above Mega Sceptile though, but still stays. I'd say they're like mid B tier, mid A tier. I mean, these two. I mean, for them making them the same, like I understand why they made them the same. They're supposed to be sort of like duos or whatever, but I'd say it goes high C tier because there's better legendary megas in here. Mega Rayquaza. No doubt, he goes top of S tier. You know, because he gets those long flowing yellow chains or whatever you want to call them. He gets this like jawline, you know. Gets a lot more black markings. He just looks really sick. You don't need a Mega Stone for it. You just need to be able to have it have the move Dragon Ascent, you know, in the games. These two are also going to place very high. If this was a shiny, then these primals would also be probably top of the thing. If this was a shiny list, they get the markings. They get the alpha and the omega sign, sign on their body somewhere, and I think Groudon becomes a fire type because it wasn't before. For some reason, Kyogre doesn't get in the type, stays water. But yeah, they also get their new abilities. I can't remember what they're called. Okay, these are all the new megas. I actually wonder, are they missing any? Okay, no. For a sec, I thought they were missing the Darkrai Mega right there. Okay, so first, we have Mega Raichu. This is X, this is Y, I'm pretty sure. So, Mega Raichu Y can go bottom of C tier. I don't know. It's just very boring, you know. I don't really have much to say. Mega Raichu X. I like it a bit more. It can go mid C tier. These two, I don't know. I feel like they were there just because Raichu had nothing really. Clefairy. You know, it's an odd one to give a Mega, because we already had all these other Kanto Pokemon, like Raichu, the two Raichus, the Dragonite, Starmie, Victreebel, Victreebel. But Clefable. What do I think about Clefable? Clefable. Pretty sure Clefable's his name. I don't know. Clefable, he's boring. I'd say not boring. I don't know why I said boring. It's a very good Mega. Kind of like what Audino did. I just like Audino more because I don't know. It kind of looks like an acorn with wings. Victreebel. A lot of people like this Mega. I don't really. It's like reminds me of fucking Reminds me of Incredible Gassy, you know? We got Starmie. Mega Starmie. A lot of people didn't like it when it first revealed. Then the second people started play and grow, their affection for it began to grow. You know, it became a lot of a meme. I think it did what Slowbro did, but better. Yeah, I'd say bottom of B tier. Is where it fits. No, bottom of C tier. But he can go behind it. Yeah. I mean, I can't really put it that much higher. It doesn't really look that cool, you know? Mega Dragonite, he's in the same boat. I don't really like it that much. Mega Meganium, a lot of people did not like it, but I think it's actually pretty good. Bottom of B tier, you know? The flower is just, you know, like, aesthetically pleasing. It's, like, nice to look at. For Alligator, a lot of people didn't like this one. I still think it's pretty okay. It's goofy, you know, because it looks like a Totodile when it attacks, but it's not like that permanently. And it has to, like, have its hands in front, you know, like, kind of, like, just disables it. Actually, where's the other star? Okay, there it is, Emboar. But yeah, he just goes top of C tier, I'd say. Emboar, you know, it's okay. You know, gets the sort of staff. I'd say goes with its camera. Skarmory, a lot of people didn't understand why I got Mega. I mean, if any of you guys watch this YouTuber, Loxton, he just made a video explaining it. I literally just watched that today. But I'd say he's a pretty cool one. You know, the gold, the big claws, you know, it makes it all look really cool. I'd say it goes here. You know, near bottom of C tier, maybe I'd say even mid B tier. I mean, bottom of B tier. Chimecho. Chimecho, I did not really like that much. I'd say it can go top of D tier with Mega Garchomp. Now, Mega Absol Z. I'd say Mega Absol Z has black and red. That's a way cooler color scheme than just the original Mega Absol. Mega Absol Z is like it's like Mega Absol, but just more. So I'd say for that, it can actually go S tier. Mega Staraptor, I don't know, just giving it to fighting type felt pretty weird to me, and just I don't know, I don't really like it that much. So it can go top of F tier. I feel like that might be a controversial pick, but it's fine. Mega Garchomp Z, again, did what this one tried to do, but better. I'd say it can go, high B tier. It's cool. Mega Lucario Z, also really cool. I like it more than the original. How much though? Not more than Sceptile, but it does still make it to like mid A tier. Mega Frostlass, it's very tall now. That's really all I can say about it. Not that's bad though. I'd still think it's pretty good. Go high C tier. Mega Heatran. Now, when I see Mega Heatran, it reminds me of like those fake modded in Pokemon, just the way its textures look. Because it doesn't really look like it's something Game Freak would make. But, well, I think just for that sort of like surprise aspect, it can be like near the bottom of B tier. Darkrai. A lot of people are clowning this. I just think it looks really cool. The face, now that I've seen it right here, looks a bit odd, but I get it. It's supposed to be, all dark, shadowy, mysterious. And I think for that, it does a really good job. You can go, like, top of B tier. Mega Excadrill, well, I don't know. It's Mega Excadrill. It's not that good. You can go mid D tier. Mega Scolipede, he's a pretty cool guy. I don't know. The body, though, looks a bit weird. Like, I get it's supposed to be armor, but when I see that, it looks kind of squishy, Though, obviously, we're looking at it from, like, a screen, a video game, so can't really... you're not really there to see and feel the armor yourself, But I'd say it does look still pretty cool, so we can go B tier. Then we got Mega... What's his name? Scrafty. Scrafty's its pre-evolution though. Okay, you know what? I actually cannot remember its name. I'll just call it Scrafty, which I'm pretty sure it's pre-evolution. So Mega Scrafty, right? It's pretty cool. I remember it was rumored that he'd have the white cloak, and a lot of people were like iffy about that. But it ended up turning out really cool, so it can go B. Though the fact that that cloak is just dead skin is just, I don't know, odd. Mega Electros. I feel like this is one that's not really talked about a lot, but is decently cool. It can be mid B tier. It has those two smaller, like the pre-evolution, the mid-evolution. Can't remember what it's called. Chandelure is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. It's Mega. Just giving it kind of like, double Chandelure, sort of. It's pretty cool, but, bottom of B tier. It's not good enough, Golurk. He got a really cool Mega. I think he can go bottom of A tier. Because also, that thing kind of looks like Metagross, but it's supposed to be, because he has like a seal, and that's why there's that sort of like banded kind of thing covering his chest, because they can't let the seal break on whatever's inside, which I guess we now know is that energy. But Mega Chestnut, I'm always forgetting to discuss here because you only get him from the events. So Mega Chestnut, he definitely redeemed the Chespin line, because they were seen as like probably, I mean, this is from my personal opinion, they were probably like the worst of the free starters, but I'd say Mega Chestnut like definitely redeemed it, and I'd say I'd put it top of A tier. Okay, if this thing would, I'd say it's top of A tier. Mega Delphox, really cool. I always like Delphox, and I can go like high A tier. Definitely above that, and above that. Mega Greninja, it's okay. Astro Ninja was way better. It can go mid B tier. Mega Pyroar is just very, very, like, it's just lame, So it can go bottom of F tier. Eternal Flower Floette. The colors are really cool, and it just looks really cool. It's not really a Mega, but neither are the Primals. But I think just for the colors and stuff, I have to put it here. I feel like there's a theme for this, for the S tier, They either have lots of yellow, like glowy bits, or they're all like black with another color. Black and red, black and blue. Mega Meowstic. Meowstic was actually also kind of one of my favorite Pokemon. And the way that it fuses both, I really do like. So it can go bottom of A tier, actually. I really like that Mega. Mega Malamar, a lot of people liked. I don't really get the hype. I mean, the video, the way the Pokemon social media was all like, my friend Malamar, I really liked that. Was like, I know it was really good hype. It reminded me of the episode, this one episode in the anime, where like the Malamars came and they like hypnotized a bunch of people to do bad stuff. I don't know. And then they were saying stuff about like, oh, we'll come back or whatever. I don't know. It's really ominous. And I think for that, it can go high A tier. High B tier. Mega Barnacle. Again, it has the same sort of deal with, Mega Heatran, where it kind of feels like it's a Pokemon that's like modded in by the way its textures look. But it's still a pretty cool one. It has that pose. It has it's doing the Crollo pose, From Hunter x Hunter, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Crollo pose. Could be a bunch of anime poses. Doing the Dio pose. JoJo's one of my favorite anime. Hunter x Hunter's my favorite anime. So I think for that, I have to put it high, Higher in Darkrai? No, can't go higher in Darkrai. Actually, I'm going to shift you all down. Okay. Mega Dragalge. So Dragalge's, I'd probably say, is like a top 10 of my favorite Pokemon ever. And the Mega I really, really like. So I'd say go bottom of S tier. Mega Halucha, the colors, again, the black and gold. I love anything black with any color. It's always going to be good, I feel like. unless it's like black and black, you know. I mean, black and black, but still like black and gray, not good. But I'd say, off that tangent, I'd say that Mega Hawlucha is a decent Mega. I'd say it can go top of A tier, like high A tier. Mega Crabominable, it's a strange one. That's all I can really say. Near the bottom of C tier. I'm gonna save him for last, and him for last. These two are both some of my favorite Pokemon. Mega Golisopod does not do much for it. It gives it the Steel type. I think it takes away Emergency Exit. It makes one of my favorite Pokemon, better competitively and stuff. But I mean, I'm guessing better because it's a Mega. But I don't really see the vision with making it metal. Like Steel type, I don't know. Mega Magearna. There's two Mega Magearna, I'm pretty sure. There's one with its original colors, which I think is supposed to be that. And then there's one with its, I think, base colors. But since they're using this one, which is definitely the better version, it can go S tier. It's really cool. This guy, he can't hold up with these guys. Also, Mega Kyogre can go, or Primal Kyogre can go near the bottom. I'll probably rearrange all these after. Mega Zeraora, I feel like it's just forgettable. There's so much better options having be a Mega. There's Luxray, a lot of people say that. Flygon, Flygon Mega for 2025. But Zeraora, I mean, he's decent. He can go bottom of B tier. Phalanx, I feel like is kind of a meme one, but it is pretty funny. The way they have the middle guy there having to hold everything up. And he's like struggling. You can go also bottom of B tier. This guy, a lot of people say he doesn't deserve Mega, but this Mega I really like this Mega. It can go high A tier. Glimmora, it's a boring Mega. It can go bottom of C tier. There's 3 different forms of these, but none of them really change. Honestly, I've never really felt anything for Tatsugiri. The only feeling I really had for them was I hated them in Scarlet and Violet because they were just everywhere in that water area. And there's always Selegi there, so they can go top of D tier. Like, I don't know. Mega Baxcalibur. It's a really cool one. A lot of people were iffy on why he's already getting the Mega, but I don't really see the problem with it getting the Mega. It's a cool Pokemon. It can go bottom of A tier. Okay, these two. Some of my favorite Pokemon. Drampa especially, because it came from my favorite region of Pokemon, which is Alola. Those were the games I started with. I'm like in love with those games. But Mega Zygarde first. It has the cannon. It's a kind of gimmicky for the games. But it's like one of the strongest Pokemon in the entire game now. Like, just stats, But it's a really cool Mega. The way that it has all those sort of, like, tendrils or tentacles make up that cannon. I'd say it can go, near the bottom of A tier. Final Mega Drampa. It's really cool. I'd say that. I'd say Mega Drampa. Yeah, Mega Drampa can go S tier. Above, yes, all those guys. Okay. I will be back. I'm just gonna pause, and then I'll come back to finish what I was doing. Okay, guys, I'm back. This is my finished tier list. So we have like Rayquaza, Drampa, Eternal Flower, Floette, all at the top of S tier. And then all the way down at F tier, at the very bottom, we have, Mega Medicham, Mega Pyroar, and Mega, what's it called? Manectric. But yeah, this is a long video. I know there's probably people out there on YouTube who did this same idea better than I did. But, I'm just starting YouTube, kind of. And I just want to make a video of my own. But if you have gotten this far, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe. I'll probably be posting more like this, hopefully soon. like probably one about the Gigantamax, all the Gigantamax forms. But that's all from me, and I'll see you guys all soon.